Welcome to my Growth Masters interview show. If you are watching live, put hashtag live in the comment section. If you are watching replay, put hashtag replay in the comment section. And today's our guest is Sujata Kumari, who is training in public speaking more than 1500 students. Let's welcome Sujata. Hi Sujata, hope you are doing well.
Yeah, I'm doing well. How are you?
I am also good.
Awesome, awesome. Happy to be here.
So I always ask a backstory of anyone who is coming to my show, like
Uh-huh.
what you were doing before, like coming to this field, whatever you are doing.
So let me give a short introduction about myself. So I'm Sujata. I'm an international public speaking coach. I generally train business owners, professionals, celebrities with regards to public speaking and gain the confidence and rest of the things within 6 weeks. So how did I got started with this? What is my back end story? Is that I was an introvert again. For the last 22 years, I was not at all someone whom you can see right now. I was an introvert for 22 years, and people were bullying me. People were not liking me. People were like they didn't want to be their friends. There's a lot of things that happened, you know. And before this, I always thought that okay, I want to be a doctor, engineer, government job. This is what I have dreamt of because this is what kind of people I was surrounded with. But gradually how did I enter is this, like I told you, 22 years I spent my life being an introvert and getting bullied by people, rest of the things. So I had a mentor. I started working with mentor because initially I thought that okay, I'll try by myself, I'll record video, I'll practice in front of mirror, but nothing worked out till I had a professional help that I had taken. Once that happened, everything changed in my life, you know. So one mentor in my life changed everything in my entire life. Everything today I am because of my mentor. So I started making videos with his help, with the right guidance. I started posting it on private group. Then I started posting it on the public forum. Then again, we had some challenges around. Ki, hey, you need to go and do some workshops. So I was like, okay, but what kind of workshop? What will I speak in the workshop? What will I tell in the workshops? This is what I had a lot of questions. So I used to randomly speak something about motivation, personality development, career orientation, some other topic. So this is how I got started with. So I remember my mentor was taking one of the session called as how to find your niche. Okay,
Hmm.
so I was like, I knew that I didn't want to do job for rest of my life. I wanted to do something. I'm made for something extraordinary. So once this chapter came into the picture, this session, so that made me think literally for next 6 months. Ki, okay, how do I find my niche? You know, so it took literally 6 months, and after 6 months, I just gave a click कि अब मुझे public speaking करनी है and just see for 6 months. If that works, then let's move forward. Otherwise, we'll see something else. So I just started with this mindset for just 6 months to get started with public speaking, and it randomly, you know, it worked out. So I started doing a lot of offline. And how did I come online? How do I have good reaches right now? Is because that happened in the pandemic. So
Hmm.
during the pandemic, I had given a gap of 1.5 years. And after that, I got started with my public speaking journey online. Now it happened something like this that I had not planned. Okay? So I was like, I'll do online public speaking, but you know, it was so complicated for me. Okay, I need to have a landing page. I need to have a team around. I need good graphics, a lot of other things. So I was like, oh God, there's lot to do. So I was like, okay, we'll get started. I don't have money, we'll do it later. I don't have so much of time also. So it just happened one day that I was speaking to my sister, and I told ki what are your kids doing these days. So like she told they have summer holidays. So I randomly told her that you know, don't only give them education but also teach them, allow them to learn extra skills. And that's where I had like, okay, wait, Sujata, do you have something? Yes. So I had a skill of public speaking. Kids were on summer holiday. I told, let's take tuition for you. Okay, I'm gonna take tuition for you guys, so come. They were fourth standard and one was in sixth standard. So
Mm.
I just took a proper tuition type, and it was 28 days. After just four days of the training, the result that I saw in that fourth standard kid, I had this thought ki if I can change, if I can bring changes in this fourth standard kid, I can bring change in anybody life, right? And that's where I got started with second batch, third batch, fourth batch, and today I'm unstoppable with regards to public speaking. I'm a coach. I'm training people internationally. I have completed 35 plus different countries. People are getting transformations. My colleges are inviting me, my schools are inviting me, different institutions are inviting me, top universities are inviting. So the journey just got started. It was nothing planned. So that's how I got started with my journey. So yeah, that is about my backstory.
So if I ask like expertise means first you are doing offline like I seen some of your videos like some anchoring in the news and
Right.
is that before or that is right now also you are doing that?
I
So
am
how when did you start like 18 or 19 or which year?
okay. I got started with public speaking in the year of 2019.
Mm.
So immediately after pursuing the course and immediately after a month, I got started. And with regards to global TVs and rest of the TVs that I was working, I am still a part of the platforms, but I hardly go now because whenever they want, they're calling me. I'm here and they're going. But we did have a very good partnership with Global TV. I'm still a partner of them, but I randomly show here and there. They wanted a complete collaboration with me, which I couldn't commit so much. So I keep being here and there. I'm still in touch with people. I've been doing this. Yeah. So my expertise is like I started teaching public speaking. I started with public speaking. Now I'm teaching communication skills. I'm also teaching interview skills. So I'm adding more skills so that people get more knowledge from out of me. And I was recently helping Axis Bank as well with regards to the interview skills. So it's been amazing journey till now.
Great. So when you started, like any person or how did you start? Means anyone that joined your session or like something like when you started out. So what? How did you attract them or how did they enroll and like that?
Right. Okay. So, firstly, like I told you in the first question, that when I was sharing my story, my journey, so I told you that I got started with two kids. Okay, and that was just like a random tuition for them. So when I posted
Mm,
on my social media, ki, hey, I got started with first batch of public speaking. I randomly posted it because I saw the result. And one of the girl, I remember, she came to me and she's like, even I want to be a part of your training. I was like, oh God, I completed half of the portions already. Half of the things are
mm,
done. Wait for next batch. She's like, no, no, please enroll me. Please take me. I'm ready. I can't wait and all. I was like, okay, then please come down. I'll take you out. Okay, so she was my first client, and that was complete inbound, and she was my school junior again. So I was like little bit scared because I was always doubtful ki who will pay me for my skill. Okay, so this girl asked me ki, hey, how much do you charge? Because she was my first client, and I was like, nobody will pay me ever. So I was like, I texted her that I will charge you 500 rupees. So the moment that girl told, okay, I'm gonna pay you, send me a GPay number, WhatsApp, no, phone pay number. I was like, okay, and she paid me 500 rupees. I was so happy. I was jumping ups and down. Like, I got my first client. So that was inbound. And talking about outbounds, I hardly do. Even till now, I mostly get inbounds. Outbounds, I hardly reach out to people. I do some promotions and people get
mm.
online, and my results are speaking. So most of the time, it is like word of mouth for me. That is how I'm getting clients now.
So next question means how you are getting leads and so how do you get leads for your business? like you, as you told, inbound and outbound. And like how do you give, like is it one to one or like group sessions? I think you have different offerings, so I am
Right.
asking.
Right. So, how do I get leads is that I get all the leads online organically through my
Mm,
Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, these platforms, WhatsApp. And like I told you, word of mouth is something that I'm getting more. People are like,
mm,
they see the result, they refer someone, and that's how I get the leads. So, how do I get leads again, if you ask me? So I actually thought of doing ads, and I did started with ads again. That
mm,
somehow didn't work for me, I don't know why. Then I started doing it organically, it's growing. I'm post See, how can someone get leads is that they have to show themselves on social media. They need to have a social media presence, they need to engage on the stories, they need to connect
mm,
with people, they need to put relevant contents, and that's what I'm doing. And that's where I'm getting relevant people and I'm getting leads. So I have my Instagram page, which is public speaking tips. So I'm a public speaking coach, and I have specific audience on that page. So that page is
mm,
only about public speaking. So somebody follows my public speaking page, they only follow if they want to learn. So that public speaking
mm,
tips page has got 11.9K followers now, 8 9K somewhere. So now I know कि these 11 12K audience are only for public speaking. So I promote there, I engage there, and I'm getting good leads, I'm getting good inbounds as well. So all that I want to say is that get leads by doing organically, because a lot of my people whoever have enrolled, they say that Sujata, there are so many people on in the market who are offering public speaking course. It's difficult for us to analyze ki whom to trust, whom not to trust. And that is where organically people are reaching out to people, because that builds a lot of trust. So people were like, one of this student, he came back to me and he told that, Sujata, if I would have found you on ads, I would have taken way more time to think and enroll in your course, and I would have not paid you so much if I would have found you through ads. So
yes.
people build people get trust only through organic. And one of
Mm,
there are so many people, whenever there is a request on any of the groups or platforms ki, hey, I'm looking for public speaking coach, people comment there ki, contact Sujata, she's amazing,
mm,
she will get the result. So that's something that I'm talking about, is that give quality to people. If even if you get one lead, one client, give so much value, give so much quality to people, that people start referring you, people start talking about you, because if you change their life, they're going to give you, and you are going to drastically grow along with them. So it's not about having so many leads. It's about having less leads, but you are giving the quality. Even if you serve one or two clients, and if they are satisfied, they'll bring you more to clients. It keeps multiplying. So that's the focus should be. People these days, they don't want to give quality, but they want to sell 4,000 courses and get done. That's not going to work. Okay. So that's one of the thing. Hence, I offer a lot of personalized coaching programs. I have my personalized, customized public speaking coaching program, where I generally offer just one-to-one coaching where people get result, and I hardly take 3 to 4 clients per month.
okay, that is one to one.
Yes.
And group coaching right now, you are doing that also?
I used to do, but I am bored of it. I hardly do it whenever necessary or whenever any institutions invite me. Otherwise, it's
Mm.
like I hardly do it.
Like online you were doing, right? Before I
I'm
saw
doing
some video.
I'm doing
Mm-hmm.
online. Earlier, I used to do a lot of group coaching. I started with group coaching, but I prefer going with one-on-one these days. But I don't mind if I have to get started with group again.
Mm-hmm. So there, do you means first you analyze what their weaknesses, or like how do you do, like for group coaching also, because there will be so many people. In one to one you can like customizely ask them directly.
Hmm.
So how do you train group? Means like let's say 10 people, because
Hmm.
some people will have some problem like that. How do you like find out the problems, or yeah?
Hmm. Hmm. See, for me, every time it has been positivity inside the group. So I want
Hmm.
is positive environment where not only for me, people who are joining in, they should feel positivity around. They should feel like they have a friendly environment. So
Hmm. Hmm.
my entire thing is that whenever I bring people online as well and for the group as well, I'm not going to randomly post, "Okay, okay, this is the course, this is the link, you buy the course." My stuff is not like this. I put random direct payment link. Why? Because I cannot differentiate ki whom should I bring, whom should I, because I choose people. I choose people
Hmm.
because I want to choose people. I want a positive people around me. So what do I do? Even if it is group coaching, I take them on call. I talk to them. I find that this is the person, this is the concern. I can serve them. I can bring changes and values in this person. So I get on a call with everyone. I bring quality. So that is how I work. I don't randomly put payment link directly because I want this quality and positivity around. Yeah.
So, if I ask one thing that everyone should do to be a public speaker, what do you suggest them to do daily?
If someone wants to become a confident public speaker, then you have to come out of your comfort zone, because that is how people have gained confidence. I can tell you that how do I get confidence. I can tell you, practice in front of mirror, everything is fine, or do random stuff, but you have to implement it. Getting only the strategies out of online is not going to work. So my first number one tip would be that get on the practical forums. Go on Toastmaster platform or volunteer in your office, and talk to some strangers just randomly. So that's one of the things that you can do in your daily basis. Talk to strangers. If you're a shy person, if you cannot speak, it's difficult for you to do the small, long talk. So just go and talk to random people online. Sorry, even online again, and
Hmm.
offline mostly. Now, what are the things that you can do to be more confident? Number one that I mentioned, you go on the practical forums. Okay, and number two that I can tell you is that practice some breathing exercise. See, nobody can remove their fear. A lot of
Hmm.
people, they say, within 5 minutes I'll take out your fear out of you. Nobody can help you take out fear out of you. See, I'll ask you, Shashank, ki every time, imagine that you have to do something new out of your comfort zone. Will you not be scared? You will
Yeah,
be scared.
little bit it
So,
will be there. What will happen? Yeah.
yeah, same thing. If I ask you to do on different ways or different forums, you will be scared. Like talking about um who is this person? Yeah, Sachin Tendulkar again. Talking about Sachin Tendulkar, 200 test match, 20 years of career. He was still nervous. I have heard a lot of celebrities like Shah Rukh Khan mentioning on public forums, saying, I am nervous. I feel nervous. Right? So this is something that is going to be a part of your life.
Hmm.
You have to acknowledge and accept that. But you need to understand that how can I calm my nerves down? Okay, how can I make sure that my nerves are down and I'm not having so much of fear. So that one technique you need to learn, and you can do some frog breathing exercises, some breathing exercise like deep breathing. You can just inhale from nose and exhale from mouth, or frog breathing talks about inhaling only from mouth, so that this pipeline is clear. Okay, so you can just practice some breathing exercises. You can visualize positive success, positivity again, that you're going to perform there. Have a positive attitude. So imagine that
Hmm.
if you think कि, I'm gonna fail, I'm gonna fail, that is how it's gonna happen. Like, you're gonna fail. Your whatever your thoughts are is your reality. So
Hmm.
try to shift from the negativity to the positive mindset, and try to talk to more people, and try to practice some breathing exercises, and be prepared. You need to be confident in your own expertise, and you will not be confident if there is something apart from your expertise. Definitely, if you ask me, ki Sujata, speak about Indus Valley civilization, then I will not be able to speak what is it about. So I'm just talking ki confidence comes from
Hmm.
knowledge as well.
Hmm.
Okay, so just be confident, be prepared, be sure what you want to say, and you are already set.
I think sometime your video is going freezing. I think.
Oh, I'm not sure. It should be the internet. Is it fine now?
Yeah, no, now, yeah.
Okay.
So, if you want to tell someone who is starting or anything from your journey, any mistakes that others should avoid, like if they are starting anything
Hmm. Hmm.
online or something like that.
Hmm. Hmm. So, number one thing that I can tell you, if someone wants to get started as a public speaking coach or public speaker or anything, make sure your social media handles are public. Okay, so your social media handles, I've seen a lot of people, okay, so their social media handles are not at all public. They're like private and they're posting, I'm a public
Mm,
speaker, their bio is everything public speaker. It's not going to work. Your Facebook has to be public, it should not be in log status. Your Instagram should not be in private, it should be in public. And most
mm,
important, show some professionalism on social media. If you are a coach, so show some professionalism. What do I mean by that is that, see, everybody has two parts, two life. Okay, I'm a public speaking coach, so I am professionally I'm this, but I also have
mm,
my personal life where I'm also dancing, I'm singing, I'm enjoying, I'm traveling, lot of other things. Okay,
mm,
so that we both have two different things, so keep everything aside, divide both, differentiate. Okay, even if you want to show some personal life as well, so just have a little bit of professionalism along.
mm,
That's
mm,
something I can tell you. Customize, keep your accounts public, customize, optimize your social media. A lot of people, what they do is that they have their bio, everything is fine, but they don't have proper bio. They like, "He first cry on June 9th," or so I am the dad's pari, blah blah, everything is fine, but customize it, because you are showing that you are a public speaker. Tell that I help coaches, or I help content creators and professionals to speak fearlessly. So your social media should be customized. Along with that, give the action plan, DM
mm,
coaching, or here's a link for the access of the free course, or
mm,
grab my free ebook. So just have action plan along, and have professional photos as well on social medias. Show your proper photo. Don't have a photo where you're standing too far or too close.
mm.
So these are few things that I can tell you, which I took time to analyze, and yeah, I learned it with the help of coaches after this. But I was the same again. And most important, I'll tell you, is that you need to have a assets done. Create your own assets. What do I mean by that? Is that if you have your accounts, that's fine, but have your Facebook groups as well, where you have a dedicated people coming around. That's one of the things that you can do. And lot of people, they are not optimizing their Facebook. Anybody are tagging them. So imagine, I have my Facebook account. My Facebook account, there are thousands of people, 10, 15 people, they're tagging me every day. So if someone is opening my account, they will not find my content more, they will only find someone else content. This person tagged you, this person tagged you. So it's not my account, it's their account. Okay,
Mm,
so it's important for you to make some little changes on your social media platforms, where you are the hero of your own account, nobody else.
mm.
So these are some mistakes that I had customized, optimized, rest of the things, and do
Uh,
lot of yeah, and do, if you are a public speaking, if you want to become a public speaker or a coach or something, just do a lot of free as well. No, don't just, people want to earn, I know that people want to earn, people want to make money and become successful sooner, but it takes time. It's a process,
mm,
it takes time. So
mm.
you have no idea how many free sessions I've given to people in the initial days. Even now sometimes I give sessions free. So it takes time for you to, so build reputation first, don't rush behind the money again. Do a lot of offline workshops, training, so that people want is social proof ki, okay, this person is someone who is doing it, who is invited, who people, she's impacting the world. So anybody is doing online, but offline is something you need to get some pictures, also get some reputation done as well. So that's about suggestion.
So in one of the video also you shared like if someone not able to find their niche, don't try multiple things every month. Like
Right,
one month digital marketing, again you go to another. Means you
right,
take time for that, it's okay. Like take 6 months, 1 year,
right.
but don't try multiple things and you will get confused in the end.
Absolutely. I used to do the same thing. Like, once we had this session by my mentor, I used to do same
Hmm.
thing. Okay, one day, one week, forget about 1 month. Every week I say, okay, this week I'll do content writing. This week I'll become a YouTuber, blah, blah, blah. But nothing worked out when I decided and I made my mind that I'm not gonna get distracted. I removed all my
Hmm.
distraction. I told I'm only going to focus on public speaking for next 6 months. I'm happy to tell you that it's almost nearly 3 to 4 years now, and people have impacted, their life has changed, they're improving. So that's the thing, that one thing at a time.
So if I ask like you have an online means course and everything, so you may be using multiple softwares to like. I think you do live or is it recorded courses also there?
Okay, I'll tell you. Currently, I did try to record courses, but I couldn't sell because I feel that people will not get results. So anytime I decide to have a online courses ready, recorded, I will have a proper
Hmm.
system which will get the
Hmm.
result. But currently, I'm only doing live, so I use Zoom for this thing. And again, to accept payments,
Webinar.
Razorpay, PhonePay, and GPay, blah blah for Indians, and PayPal. Now I have come across very good platform, that is Tealfeed. Tealfeed is similar to PhonePay, GPay, sorry, similar to PayPal, but they also allow you to do
Hmm.
Zoom meetings. But it's not a Zoom; they have their own platform. I love the platform, but I'm still exploring it. I'm still not sure, so maybe you could try. So it's a startup for the last 2 years. Tealfeed is working well. I'm not using multiple software. I'm using Notion for my team task assignments to track the work. Notion is something that I'm using. Zoom I'm using. Calendly sometimes I use here and there. And
Canva.
Canva, everything my team uses. So the editing part is not done by me. So Canva, I don't know, Kind Master, whatever software they use. So I only use Zoom and Calendly and Tealfeed these days. That is all.
So like how many team members are there right now to
Currently, huh.
like to manage all the things whatever you do, the like a process like a webinar or giving them reminders like that for all the things, how many team
Huh.
members?
Currently, I only have two people, and now I'm gonna hire one more people who will be the content writer in my team. So currently, I have two, and three will be there, and we'll be total of four. So yeah, it's manageable again.
Like for one for like creating and editing like that, right? They have their
One
own roles.
one is a graphic team, one is a content creation team again, and one we have they're a part of training team, and the other I'm gonna hire one more will be for the SEO team. So we have four now. I think two people we are hiring for SEO, and for content writers so again will be of 4 to 5.
So any specific message to our audience, like anyone like starting anything, like for example digital marketing or anything, but they are thinking or anything, like they are confused and they want to start, but initially we know like it will be tough and means depends on different person. Like
Hmm.
what you want to give them message, like you also started means you did not know and you also afterwards you started means charging high ticket and everything, before you also had some doubts, like what do you want to share to our audience who are watching us, like?
Don't get into the shiny object syndrome. बिकॉज आई नो कि एवरी वन आर अ पार्ट ऑफ शाइनी ऑब्जेक्ट, जो वहां पे करोड़पति हो 2 दिन में बन गया, और आई विल बिकम फेमस इन 1 डे. So don't get into shiny object syndrome. Just have patience, work harder, believe in what you're doing, give time, have patience. Then you see if that doesn't work, genuinely it doesn't work, then just switch, but don't be a part of shiny object syndrome. Yeah.
So, thank you for joining my live interview show, and so see you later. And thanks
Sure.
for giving your time to come to my show. And
I'm happy. I'm honored. Thank you so much for having me. It was really nice questions. I loved it, and it was really candid wala session. So it was amazing. Thank you so much for having me here. Looking forward to meet you again in Bangalore.
yeah, sure.
Yeah. See you. Bye
See
bye.
you. Bye. So, what were your learnings from today's interview show? Put in the comment section below. And Shashank signing off.